What's up, guys? First of all, I want to thank you guys so much for sharing my video, listening to it, and I got all your Instagram tags, your tweets and messages. It really means so much to me. Thank you so much for helping me spread a positive message. I want to say thank you to Danny Abraham, Cimorelli's, and Chris Galucci so much. It really means a lot. Okay, let's start the Q&A. Right, so at Annalena7day asked me, will you ever play that song in Germany? I'm guessing she means Flaws. Yes, I would love to. That would be super sick. I don't know when I'm going to come to Germany, but hopefully sooner than later. If you guys can help me do that, that would be awesome. At Simophobia asked me, how did you get the scar on your arm? I was about 4 years old, and I was in our living room area, I guess at the time, and my dad was on a business call, and I decided I'm going to play with the most dangerous thing in the room, because that's what little boys do. We're like, oh yeah, that's dangerous, super sick, and play with that. So I went to this treadmill, and I was like, oh yeah, for some reason I knew how to turn it on full speed. I guess I was really smart at the time, and started playing with toy soldiers on the belt, because this is like, oh, this is dangerous, this is so cool, it's so sick. So I started playing with the toy soldier, and I guess I misjudged the belt and the strength of it, and my arm got caught under and completely sanded the skin off of my forearm. As you can see here, it looks like a 3rd-degree burn. I don't know if you can see it, it's on the video too. So when I was younger, it made me pretty insecure because I had a bandage wrapped around my arm. So a lot of kids were like, why do you look like a mummy? Like, what is that? So yeah, it was kind of weird, but yeah, so that's how that happened. I didn't get into a chainsaw fight. All right, so at Sarah Lisa 96 asked me, will you ever come to Germany? Man, I'd probably play a cool show in Germany. Oh, you guys want me to come there? I would love to. I don't know when. If you guys can help me, super cool. At BXYXXRSXIF. I don't really know what that means. If that's an intense acronym, I'm out of the loop. I just discovered what BAE was like 3 weeks ago. So, so she says, who inspires you and who's your idol? I would have to say Dallas Green. He is one of the most incredible songwriters in my opinion. Everyone has their own favorite artist. I love his voice, and he has a project called City and Color, and also Alexis on Fire. It's like a hard rock band. To me, his lyrics speak to me the most, and just the power and passion and emotion he puts into his music is something that's very inspirational to me. I love him as an artist, and live he is even better. So that's important to me too. When you see an artist and they're good as their album, if not better, live, that's the best to me. So at Alyssa Striano asked me, what was your favorite part of filming the video? Favorite part? My favorite part was, a couple of favorite parts. I'm going to pick 2, if that's okay with you. I hope I can break some rules. I'm going to pick 2. So one of my favorite parts was filming the hot rod. So we had Danny filming out the back of the car while I was driving, and she was filming the hot rod. And she had like a seatbelt on her leg, trying not to fall out. There's probably some people want to kill me about that. And she was filming it, and she got great shots, obviously, but it was kind of risky, but at the same time it was fun. It was cool. It was like, you know, I think she, you know, dug that too. She was like, this is the sickest shot ever, I love this. And my second favorite part was obviously hanging out with Cimorelli's, because they were taking off soon to go to Nash, and yeah, just, you know, being with them and having them part of the video, because they brought a really nice, vibrant element to the video. You know, obviously, they've done a lot of videos, they have a lot of experience, so doing that was a lot of fun. Let's see. At Mary M. Sim asked me, when will you upload Flaws on SoundCloud? I probably will just put it on Noise Trade first, which I'll do a 5-song mixtape completely for free. And obviously everything on my SoundCloud too is for free. You can just click that little arrow button and you can download it, put it on your phone or iPod or, you know, whatever other crazy devices you guys use. And so yeah, I'll probably do that first. Let's see. At Lisa Cimorelli BF asked me, what made you come up with the idea of creating a song with a message like that? I think for me personally, I like to write songs with a positive message and something that can inspire someone. But also, for me, I wrote that song it was late at night, and I was playing guitar, and I came up with that hook, and just the lyrics just came out, all of them, for the chorus, and I just had that entire thing. And I decided to write lyrics based on that, and based on our flaws, whether it's a physical flaw, anything like that. And because it's something that's universal and we all share, but in a lot of cases in the industry, or music industry, film, whatever, we try to cover them up. And instead we should embrace them. We should love who we are. We should love our flaws, because that's what makes us unique. That's what makes us different. And as an artist, that's what, you know, some of the best artists have the biggest flaws. So I think that to me was powerful. And I think to know that there are no limitations for anyone, no matter what it is you want to do, art, music, or anything, being an athlete, I think there are no limitations. And I think it's important that the younger generation knows that. They can do anything they want, achieve anything they want. So I think that was part of my message. At Mikomi_san asked me, who/what is your inspiration for your songs? Again, spreading a positive message, not a negative one, and also creating a universal kind of positive energy, I guess, in music, especially for me. So, and I know there are artists in the industry that have negative lyrics, and I don't think art can harm people, personally, but I think it is better to have a positive message in what you're saying, and especially to a younger fan base. I think that's important. Excuse me if I completely get this name wrong. At Cimorelli, will the I Heart My Flaws shirt be up for sale? Yes, they are. If you click the description of the YouTube video, they should be at the bottom. It says merch, and there's a link to Zazzle.com/Hudson Henry merch, and you can just click on that, and it'll just go right to there. Check out the shirts I made. So obviously that one's a little small. I think Amy wore that one. Obviously wouldn't fit me. So they come in all sizes. Let's see. At fan_of Cimorelli. Do you have an idea of how many people smiled the lyrics and music vid of Flaws? Thank you for the compliment. And when are you coming to Brazil? I don't know. Tomorrow. I'm going to fly out tomorrow to Brazil and play some shows. I don't know. If you guys can help me, that'd be sweet. But I heard you guys have crazy spiders. I don't hate spiders, but the spiders you guys have in Brazil are like, supposedly like, you know, bigger than I am. Anyways. Let's see. At Simrocks asked me, do you have a projected date on the mixtape, and will it include Flaws, Hands, and Champagne? The mixtape will not include Hands or Champagne. Those were singles I put out. Champagne has a lyric video and Flaws has a music video. Hands, sorry. Flaws will be included in the mixtape. It'll be 5 songs on Noise Trade for free download. And yeah, so let's see. At Ruby Ann Delosur 1 asked me, are you going to release a mixtape? Yes. 5 songs, 4 new ones, 1 including Flaws, Noise Trade for free, boom. You know, maybe for a piece of chewing gum I'll throw in like the covers. No, I'm just kidding. And then she asked me, when and how did you start singing, making songs? I didn't start singing or playing guitar until 4.5 years ago. I've only been singing and playing guitar for about 4.5 years. But I've been playing drums pretty much all my life. So I played drums, bass, and I slowly learned how to play all these different instruments from being in different bands, because there's a lot of different bands. And then the last band I was in before I started going solo, I was a singer for, and we were like a hard rock band. So I was a frontman for that. And bands are difficult. Obviously there are bands, their chemistry works, but for me going solo worked out better for me. A lot of bands didn't work for me because they always thought I was trying to write too much in the vein of pop, which I love, and they always wanted to be rock or indie or, you know, metal or hard rock, and, you know, we just kind of parted ways, I guess. So I started writing 4 years ago because of that. Yeah. So this account is called Thank You So Much, TYSM, Cimorelli, exclamation point, smiley face. She's awesome, by the way. All of you guys are awesome. So at Milana CR, She says, what is your favorite song, own song? I have to say one of my favorite songs is one that you guys haven't heard yet. It's called Remember You. It's very simple. There's not a lot of production. I'd like to see a cover of that eventually. If one of you guys would be down to do that. And it's very emotional. And it's about, you know, just people leaving your life. And whether that's by fate, by choice. And some of the metaphors are pretty powerful. I think lyrically it's one of the better songs I have. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Let's see. At Cimorelli World X asked me, is the new song Flaws on iTunes? If not, when? Let's see. I don't think I'm going to put it on iTunes. I think I'm just going to have it on Noise Trade and SoundCloud for free download. I just want you guys to have the song. I want you to listen to it. I just want you to spread the word. And, you know, I don't think I need cash for those songs. So I just want you guys to have them. At Siminspire asked me, what are your current favorite songs and TV shows? Okay, it's going to sound weird, but I don't really watch a lot of TV shows. I thought Workaholics was pretty funny. My current favorite songs, Trap Queen by Fetty Wap. Definitely. And literally anything Drake puts out that's not even a joke. I'm actually a big Drake fan. Go on my Instagram, you'll see it. At Aylin Sim asked me, can I get a shout out? You just did. At _ Christina Sim, her account name is Jasmine, asked me, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? I'd have to say fish food. I found myself through that flavor of ice cream. Stop whatever you're doing right now, put this video down, we'll watch the rest of it first, and then go do this. Go get some fish food ice cream flavor, it'll change your life. Okay, don't walk out on your school class or job or anything, wait until after, right? At Kenna _ Clark asked me, what was your favorite school memory? We had this music class. We'd lock ourselves in this small practice room. It was probably like 10 feet maybe by 6 or 8 feet. And we'd cram a drum set in there, we'd cram a bass, we'd cram a guitar amp, we'd cram everything we could, we'd just jam for hours. I think at one point the paint on the wall started coming off from all the gross like sweat in the room from us playing. I think those are some of the best days, best school memories in my opinion. Let's see. At Aylin Sim asked me, how is working with the Cimorelli Sisters? We worked together on Hearts on Fire, and it was one of the best musical experiences I've honestly ever had. Those girls are incredibly sweet, incredibly professional, and amazingly talented. They've become family, and they're just incredible people to be around. They're just very inspiring as artists and as people. And, you know, it's definitely, they're so sweet to their fan base, and that's definitely how I would like to be and how most artists should be. And they have a very positive message with their personal lives and with their music. And I think that's definitely admirable for any artist. I think that's a great thing. And I think more people should be like that in the industry, to be completely honest. So working with them was great. I mean, it was awesome. You know, and all the girls are very different in their own ways, but they're all just so sweet, so sweet. So it's they're like family to me, and I miss them a lot. So, anyways, let's see. At Kenna Clark asked me, "Do you listen to Drake?" Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was actually just listening to Drake right before this. Right after this, I'm gonna go listen to some more Drake. At Sarah Lisa 96 asked me, "Do you have a girlfriend?" No, I do not have a girlfriend. I have 2 little dogs though, and they're awesome, but I don't have a girlfriend. At Simfam the Greek asked me, "Since when did you want to be a singer?" Well, about 4 years ago. 5 years ago. Okay, 5.5. No, 5 years ago. All right. At Annalena 7A asked me, "Do you know who I am?" Yes, I know who you are. You tweeted me, I tweet back. Do you know who I am? Probably not. You probably mistweeted me. You thought it was like Justin Bieber or something. You're like, oh, that's Hudson, my bad. And then, okay. At Lauren Weeks 43 asked me, how tall are you? I'm 6 foot. Lauren Weeks 43 also asked me, how old are you? I'm 24 years old. Sarah Lisa 96 asked me, what's your favorite sport? My favorite sport to watch is cricket. I'm just kidding. I don't even know the rules of cricket. I like boxing and MMA. Those are probably my favorite sports to watch. Let's see. Her account's Hannah Cimorelli 01 at Contra Miles. What is your perfect pizza? My perfect pizza is the Hawaiian pizza. Pineapple, sausage, and ham. Just like my super jams. Just super feels all day. I could eat 2 larges and be chilling. And if you lift, you can eat like 6 of them. That's why I lift, just so I can eat pizza. At Starlight Sim, what's your favorite song of the moment? Trap Queen by Fetty Wap. Is it not yours? At Sarah Lisa 96, do you listen to Drake? Yes. Let's see here. At Brusque asked me, what's your purpose in your songs and what's the meaning they have for yourself? I like to tell stories through my songs, usually personal ones, and I guess the purpose in my songs are spreading a positive message for people and knowing that, you know, for instance, flaws, knowing that we all have these universal things we feel and universal problems, and I kind of like to share those in the songs. And sometimes, for me personally, it's a healing process when I write songs. At Makomi_sound asked me, will you come to Israel one day? I would love to. That would be super cool. The last question we have here. At Alex Cimorelli asked me, what's the craziest story you can tell on YouTube? Okay, craziest story. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm going to share this with you. I almost died 3 years ago from a heart virus known as acute pericarditis. Essentially is when the sac of the heart is inflamed with fluid. And I was in ICU for a while, and I had almost died. So it was a life-altering experience for me, musically and personally. So I think that's the craziest story I have for me as of now. Hopefully nothing like that will happen again. That's actually, a couple of you asked me what was on my dog tag. It actually says acute pericarditis, my heart condition, on my dog tag, and you know, like what to do if, you know, I somehow get it again. Just call the number or whatever. So for me that was a crazy story. So after that, I pretty much, you know, I thought of music differently and thought of my life differently, and trivial things that I worried about beforehand, you know, just became not important anymore. And to me, people I loved were the most important thing to me in my music and what I was trying to portray in my music, which is a positive message. So I also learned how valuable time can be and how important it is to put good people around you and to value your family. So I think the message from all this is, do what you love. You know, that's kind of my motto. Do what you love and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Be yourself. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this Q&A. I hope you like the new covers coming out and the new videos. Tweet me in response to this video, or just tweet me any questions I didn't answer, and I'll happily tweet you back. All right. Thank you so much, guys.